Adam, thanks so much. Please be joined in studio live with John Watt, a former four-term Oregon State representative and lobbyist. 25 years in Salem. John, it's an interesting day. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you very much for the invitation, Craig.
Absolutely. So months now into ethics commission investigations, all of these things happening today. New reports about possible destruction of emails or attempted destruction of emails. Now, leaders from Governor Kitzhaber's own party calling for him to resign. What's going through your mind right now seeing all this happen? It's
a political firestorm. We've never seen anything like this in Oregon before. I think that there's a great deal of feelings both ways in the Capitol, as probably there is all over Oregon as to what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm. And I know how involved you've been in the legislature, and I want to get to that in a minute. But first, let's talk about some of the details involving this. If the governor resigns, something he said multiple times he will not do, but the political climate is changing rapidly. Kate Brown, Secretary of State, would succeed him, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
It would be Kate Brown. This whole thing has created a lot of questions that people have. Mm-hmm. Who would take Kate Brown's place?
That's where I'm going, yeah.
And the way the Constitution reads, the governor would appoint a vacancy in the Secretary of State's office, which would be Kate Brown's responsibility. And then if Kate were to pick somebody from the House of Representatives or the Senate, that would create another vacancy. So,
dominoes
it goes right on down the line. We're in the middle of a legislative session. There is a lot of work to do just with the session, and this has created what you would say is an unnecessary event that is creating everybody looking at the governor's situation, and the focus kind of tends to move away from the importance of what goes on in a legislative session right now.
Yeah, certainly an interesting time, and we'll definitely get into that. First, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with John Watt, a former four-term Oregon State representative and lobbyist. So, John, there will be no special election despite being 1 month into a 4-year term, correct?
No.
If the governor resigns.
If the governor resigns and Kate Brown is sworn in, then she will serve until the next general election, which is 2 years into the term. And then whoever wins that election, that general election, whoever opts to run for governor, then they'll serve the remaining 2 years.
Okay.
And then there'll be another general election that will be a regular general election for a 4-year term.
Wow,
Correct.
okay, yeah. And again, all speculation. It's just now major party leaders, Democrats from his own party, calling for him to resign. You spent the morning in Salem. What's the biggest surprise to you through this whole thing?
Well, that was the biggest surprise. First of all, Kate Brown's comment to the press this morning indicating the confusion that she saw. And then I left the Capitol just about 12:30, and on the drive down the freeway, it was almost on a half an hour, another Democratic leader came out and called for his resignation. That's very surprising that the leadership within his own party would call for his resignation, and the Republicans have been totally silent on the whole thing. Huge surprise to me.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. It's been an amazing news day. I mean, things are happening constantly. And yesterday, Kate Brown called back from the East Coast 2 days early from a conference she's heading, and now, and then there was, for no reason it seemed, and now all of this.
And here we are.
Where we go. Yeah.
What's going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah, the time is flying by. It's been fascinating. John, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.